Hello everyone, I am sure that each one of us has visited some or the other office or may have worked in one. So, first let us understand the meaning of office. An office is generally understood to be a place where clerical work is performed and all kinds of paperwork is done. An office is a processing medium. It is responsible for directing and coordinating the various activities of the organization. It is like the brain in a human body. To retain information, to analyze it and furnish it for the management when needed are the basic functions of a modern office. The main purposes of an office are to direct and coordinate the activities of the various departments, policy planning of the business and ensuring timely implementation, maintenance of accounts, statutory and non-statutory books, etc. of the business, handling of inward correspondence, preservation of business records as they may be needed in future. The importance of office. An office is an important and indispensable part of every organization, big or small. The office acts as a storehouse and nervous system of every operation of a business concern. A well-managed office helps the management to plan its operations intelligently and to put them into action competently. Business activities cannot be carried out systematically without an efficient and organized office. Till now, we have been using the concept of traditional offices, which have paper-based filing systems, which may include filing cabinets, folders, shelves, all of which require maintenance, equipment and considerable space. The main purpose of an office environment is to support its occupants in performing their job. Workspaces in an office are typically used for conventional office activities such as reading, writing and computer work. While hunting through stacks of paper for an important document or while searching through paper files, you may have wished for a better and more efficient system. The working of the office is enormously influenced by advancements in technology. The new office technologies are converting the information that was written or typed to be processed by computer-based machines more precisely and at much higher speed. The 21st century office will be an electronic marvel where expensive paper-based routine work will be replaced by result-oriented and advanced information technology. In near future, office information system would be installed and developed to such an extent that it would replace the paper-based work. As computers began appearing on the office desk about 20 years ago, so did the idea of paperless electronic communication. A paperless office is a work environment in which the use of paper is eliminated or greatly reduced. This is done by converting documents and other papers into digital form. Going paperless can save money, save space, make documentation and information sharing easier, keep personal information more secure and help the environment. A paperless office could simply have a desk, a chair and a computer with local and network storage, and all of the information would be stored in digital form. Speech recognition and speech synthesis could also be used to facilitate the storage of information digitally. Today, more and more information processing functions are being automated through sophisticated electronic systems. Thus, it can be said that the office is now in a period of transition. Let us discuss the objectives that will be achieved by a paperless office. Number 1, elimination of paper records. Using paperless office, cost is reduced and time is also saved. By eliminating paper records, cost can be reduced because cost of printing, mailing, shipping, storing as well as time spent in searching for papers is saved. Number 2, optimal use of office space. Storage space can be used for other purposes. Converting records rooms into usable office space can let you make much better use of expensive real estate. Number 3, increase in efficiency. Any information related to business can be retrieved in no time. Going paperless can increase efficiency and make documentation and information sharing easier through the use of internet. Number 4, enhanced security. Personal information should not be accessible to all. This is taken care of by paperless office. Personal information can be kept more secured through the use of paperless office. Number 5, eco-friendly. Paperless office minimizes or causes nil use of paper. This helps the environment as requirement of papers on a large scale causes wanton cutting of trees. Number 6, remote access. Relevant data should be accessible to the management even in the absence of an individual. This can be done using paperless office. You can have remote access for your important documents and thus it is less human dependent. Let us now understand the concept of paperless office. A paperless office will have a multifunctional workstation with a personal computer linked to other personal computers via a high-speed local area network, that is LAN system. The workstation can further be linked to the main station so that the staff positioned at the workstations can manipulate information from the office records. Paper-filled filing cabinets in our offices will be replaced by electronic or optical filing. Microfilming will also reduce paper records and facilitate retrieval of records. For outward communication, facsimile system will replace dispatch section. Desktop publishing system will be used for the entire printing work of the office. It will write and format documents, create and incorporate graphics, keep databases of mailing, create brochures. Computers would process words as well as figures much more efficiently than typewriters, and hence typewriters are already replaced by computers in most of the workplaces. For the same reason, inward communication tools like shorthand notebooks and typewriters are replaced by dictating machines and computers in most of the workplaces. The automatic answering devices are used at the reception counter of the office. The emphasis will be on LAN system, a low cost method of connecting microcomputers, printers and data storage devices on a single site. Many companies have made at least partial move to a paperless office by using scanners instead of copying machines, sending electronic faxes instead of paper faxes, giving information on CDs or through internet attachments instead of inbound folders to staff, clients or vendors, storing information electronically instead of in a filing cabinet. Thus, they are getting higher return on their hardware, software and technology investments. Now, let us see the points that we should keep in mind while moving towards a paperless office. Number 1, with paperless office, make sure you are backing up files. Backup solutions can include backing up to second hard drives, to removable drives or to internet and off-site locations to minimize the risk of loss of data from a computer failure. Physical storage space will become less. Paperless office is a gradual process and does not happen overnight. It has to be done step by step. Paperless literally means less paper. If you scan all received documents and store them in your computer and store all in-house documents into the system as well, you can save a lot of paper. Everyone needs to participate in this process of change. Entire office staff needs to change their perception and adapt to the new routine. Paperless office will result in cost reduction because cost of printing, mailing as well as time spent in searching for papers is saved. Tips for paperless office. Number 1. Enable fast and easy scanning of documents for everyone in the office. Number 2. Create automated document transfer solutions for speedy information exchange. Number 3. Put digital documents editing and conversion tools on every desktop. Number 4. Print to PDF instead of paper and share documents digitally. Some more methods which will help in creating an efficient paperless office. Reducing the number of printers in your office, employees are less likely to print frivolously with the added benefit of improving cost effectiveness. Requesting for paperless statements from banks and service providers such as mobile companies can greatly help. Making a conscious effort to pay bills online is also a helpful step. Avoid physically signing printed documents, especially internal ones. Completely discarding facts from the business procedure and replace paper forms with editable PDF forms that are submitted via email or a web browser. For clients that insist on using fax machines, you can sign up for an online fax provider that will email an incoming fax direct to your inbox. Reproduce internal documents on online notebooks such as Google Docs. Digitalization of paper notes makes it easier to share documents electronically and lowers the habit of making photocopies. For the paperwork that must be printed, using both sides can help cut paper usage by half. But why should one go for a paperless office? Let us see the benefits. By eliminating paper records, cost is reduced because cost of printing, storing is reduced. Converting records rooms into usable office space can let you make much better use of expensive real estate and to eliminate warehousing costs entirely. Paperless office gives security by making your documents password protected. By exchanging information electronically with customers, a business can make information quickly accessible and more private and secure through the use of encryption, passwords and other security measures. Better disaster recovery, as regular backups are taken when using paperless office. Paperless office helps environment to a great extent as reckless cutting of trees can be avoided. Paper production also leads to air pollution as paper manufacturing releases harmful gases such as carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas responsible for climate change. Wastewater discharged from pulp and paper mills contains solids, nutrients and dissolved organic matter that are classified as pollutants. You can have remote access for your important documents and thus management can access information even in the absence of an individual. The technologies that may be used with electronic forms automation include PDF. Portable document format can be used to create, display and interact with electronic documents and forms. Databases. Databases can be used to capture data for processing documents. Web servers. Web servers receive submitted data and store documents. eForm, that is electronic form management software, is used to create, integrate and route forms and form data with processing systems. Digital signature solutions. The digital signature solutions are used to digitally sign the documents. These documents are then considered to be authentic. This digital signature gets corrupted if hacking takes place in between the communication line. Few issues need to be addressed while moving towards a paperless office. One of the problems faced while making an office paperless are copyright laws. Under these laws, any document protected by copyright cannot be transferred from one medium to another. For example, books protected by copyright laws cannot be converted to electronic format. Thus, in cases where conversion is not permitted by copyright law, it is not feasible for the firms to go for a paperless office system. Since paperless office involves purchase of computers, scanners and other electronic devices which are highly priced, initial cost associated with the purchase of a paperless filing system is much high. Hence, it is not always feasible for smaller firms to make their offices paperless. In a paper-free office, licensed software is required to view particular document digitally. This software is expensive and a separate license for each computer must be purchased. Thus, for small firms, paperless offices are not feasible in financial terms. In cases where the original physical document needs to be modified or even signed by a particular person, digitization is not useful. In offices where computer literacy rates are low, the paperless offices are not feasible. Paperless office is subjected to some limitations. Number 1, transmission. Facsimile transmission is already possible, but it is mandatory for the receiver and sender both to have compatible electronic devices. This may prove to be a hurdle in transmission. Number 2, storing. Data storage of huge quantities of information is already carried out by computers. Nevertheless, the device used extensively is not video display unit, that is VDU, but printers. Number 3, data processing. Computers perform many data processing tasks which previously were being carried out by clerks with pen and paper. However, resistance to change will restrict the rapid elimination of paper. Number 4, the software supporting paperless office should be totally reliable, accessible to everybody and easy enough to be operated by everybody irrespective of their ability or status. However, with proper organization and intelligent systems, these problems can also be overcome. Examples of moving towards paperless office are: in banks, it is possible to withdraw money at the ATM, that is automated teller machine. The need to go to the bank for this purpose is eliminated. The facility of net banking is another example of banking sector going paperless. This results in easier and faster transaction. Railway booking can be done online using IRCTC, that is Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation. This makes the ticketing system efficient and people can use their time for more productive work. Local train tickets in Mumbai can be booked online, which saves commuters time. Airline and hotel bookings can be done online. This saves time and reduces the use of paper to a great extent, thus helping the environment. Bus tickets can also be booked online and e-tickets are also accepted nowadays. For example, MSRTC, that is Maharashtra State Road Transport Corporation online reservation system. Tickets of entertainment and recreational activities can be easily obtained online. For example, movie, drama tickets, food services. Income tax return can be filed online, which is useful for working people as it saves time and is also beneficial for the income tax officials to manage such a vast database through the use of this paperless system. The 712 extract is also available online. The 712 extract is an extract from the land register maintained by the Revenue Department of the Government of Maharashtra. The Karnataka government's Bhumi project has led to the computerization of the centuries-old system of handwritten rural records. Through it, the Revenue Department has done away with the corruption-ridden system that involved bribing village accountants to procure land records, records of right, tenancy, and cultivation certificates. A farmer can walk into the nearest taluka office and ask for a computer printout of his land record certificate. He can also check details of the land records on a touchscreen kiosk. Passport application form can be filled online. It is possible to get e-visa. The growing popularity of paperless office can be seen from the fact that the Indian Parliament has started going paperless from the winter session of 2015. In Gujarat, there are websites where citizens log on and get access to the concerned government department on issues such as land, water and taxes. In Hyderabad, through e-Seva, citizens can view and pay bills for water, electricity and telephones besides municipal taxes. They can also avail of birth or death registration certificates, passport applications, permits or licenses, transport department services, among other things. E-Chaupal is ITC's unique web-based initiative which offers the information, products and services needed by farmers to enhance productivity and cut transaction costs. Farmers can access the latest local and global information on weather, scientific farming practices as well as market prices at the village itself through this web portal, all in Hindi. Some misconceptions about paperless office commonly thought about are human elimination. Job cuts are not the main focus. A person will be able to do more value-added job. Computer will take decisions. Decision making will still be done by human beings. Cost of setting paperless office is high. Although smaller firms may find it a bit expensive, in today's world, computers are less expensive and the payback periods are quite short. In brief, paperless office is no longer a dream, but is moving towards reality. It is not only becoming a reality, but is a necessity to run the business effectively. Business is becoming dynamic and the time element is becoming vital for success. Timely decisions based on accurate data analyzed through the modern techniques is an important factor for the business to be successful. Along with all these factors, one important factor is to be less dependent on individuals. This is necessitating paperless office, which is also taking us towards cost effectiveness. Today, care for environment is one of the most discussed points and the paperless office will take us towards that objective, since cutting of trees can be avoided in a big way. In a nutshell, paperless office is the future and is very much here to stay. So, we conclude, reducing the use of paper is not a one-time event. It is a series of gradual and continuous efforts to move away from the habit of using large amount of paper and establish a culture that concentrates on reducing clutter and waste. Restructuring business process to reduce paper usage is an unavoidable activity and might be an uphill task in the beginning, but adopting the right tools and a right mindset can go a long way towards creating an environment to support the paperless office. I hope that you have understood the concept of paperless office and all your doubts regarding this topic have been resolved. Thank you.